Things are about to turn far more dangerous and deeply personal in Genoa City, and this storyline makes it clear that the battle lines are no longer just about business. They're about loyalty, betrayal, and how far people are willing to go when they feel cornered. At the center of it all is Diane Jenkins Abbott, who has finally accepted a hard truth. Phyllis Summers cannot be trusted. Diane knows Phyllis operates on self-interest alone, and waiting for her to save the Abbotts could cost them everything. That realization pushes Diane toward a far riskier move, one that could shake Victor Newman's empire to its core. Diane's new plan hinges on Michael Baldwin, the man who has stood by Victor through countless scandals, legal disasters and moral gray areas. Diane believes that if Victor is going to be taken down for his illegal use of the AI program, the proof won't come from outside enemies, it will have to come from someone on the inside. On Friday's episode, Diane makes a direct and emotional plea to Michael, essentially asking him to turn traitor and choose the Abbotts over Victor. She's not just asking for help, she's asking him to betray the man who has trusted him for decades. But this request is almost certainly doomed. Michael is a lawyer, yes, but he's also fiercely loyal, and the idea of gathering evidence to put Victor Newman behind bars goes against everything he's built his career and conscience around. Diane may be desperate, but Michael is unlikely to cross that line, no matter how compelling her argument is. While Diane is quietly plotting behind the scenes, Jack Abbott is stirring up trouble in a much more personal way. The cracks in Victor and Nikki Newman's marriage are already showing, and Jack knows exactly where to press. Nikki has recently confided in Claire that Victor's obsession with destroying Jabot may be unforgivable this time. This isn't another petty rivalry to Nikki, it feels like Victor has crossed a moral line that can't be erased with apologies or excuses. Nikki sees Victor's actions as cruel, obsessive and reckless, especially because she has repeatedly asked him to stop. On Friday, Nikki may confront Victor directly, accusing him of hating Jack Abbott more than he loves or respects her. For Nikki, this isn't about Jack winning or losing, it's about whether Victor values her feelings at all. If Victor truly cared, Nikki believes he would walk away from this vendetta immediately. Jack, of course, doesn't miss this growing tension. As the week winds down, Jack is expected to meddle further in Victor and Nikki's marriage, possibly pushing Nikki to face just how deeply Victor's obsession runs. The result could be devastating, as Jack's involvement may turn an already strained relationship into a full-blown crisis. Meanwhile, the danger escalates dramatically on another front, where Matt Clark, also known as Mitch Bacall, reveals just how unhinged and calculating he's becoming. In a secret meeting at the park, Matt sits down with Detective Annie Stewart for a strategy session that feels ominous from the start. Matt makes it clear that it's time to divide and conquer, and he gives Annie a chilling assignment. She needs to take care of Sienna Bacall. The wording alone suggests that this is no simple favor or harmless distraction. Annie hesitates, pointing out that Noah Newman is closely watching Sienna, which makes the situation far more complicated. But Matt has no patience for excuses. He doesn't care who's standing in the way, and he fully expects Annie to get the job done. His confidence borders on reckless, especially since Annie appears to be walking straight into a trap. By taking the bait involving the decoy GCC suite, Annie could unknowingly fall right into the Newmans' hands, putting Matt's entire operation at risk. As for Matt himself, his feud with the Newmans is spiraling into something far more disturbing than anyone anticipated. His next moves won't just target Victor. They'll blindside Noah, Nick Newman, Sharon Newman, and potentially anyone else who gets too close. Matt isn't playing defense anymore. He's escalating, and his behavior is about to cross lines that can't be undone. The Young and the Restless spoilers make it clear that chaos is coming fast. Between Diane's risky attempt to flip Michael Baldwin, Jack's interference in Victor and Nikki's fragile marriage, and Matt's increasingly dangerous schemes, Genoa City is heading toward an explosion that will leave no family untouched. One wrong move could shatter alliances, destroy relationships, and send shockwaves through the Newman and Abbott clans alike. And the fallout is going to be brutal.